Alright gang, today we're going to talk about the deck of many characters. The deck of many characters is a very simple device by which a dungeon master who either has a very new party of players or players who don't really know that much about the setting can quickly, easily get themselves a party to play with. Essentially, it's exactly what you would think it is, a deck of cards that's each card is a character. And to make it is really very simple. You decide what the setting is, what the technical and cultural year is, if you have to decide that. This particular one that I'm going to be showing in this video is made for a world that's similar to Sega RPGs of the past, such as YS, Fire Emblem, Shining Force, other games like that. And before I switch it off my face and start showing you the actual thing, basically the way you would use it is you would shuffle the cards that you have. You would then ask what alignment, good, neutral, evil, and what gender, male or female. If there's anybody who doesn't want to play as a specific gender or doesn't want to play as a specific alignment, that's when you take the cards that are that specific gender or alignment completely out of the deck, and then each player draws one card, and that's who the character is after that. And you want to make sure that you shuffle it at least 7 times because that gets it nice and mixed up. And number 2, you want to be sure that you are drawing from the right deck. You should have one deck that's all are mostly good characters, and one deck that's all are mostly evil characters, so that once everybody agrees whether they want to be good, neutral, evil, they can all draw from the same deck. Each player is meant to only draw from the same deck. You're not meant to use multiple decks unless you just want to. And the decks are created with the setting in mind, so they're not universal usually, except in the sense that they're universal to the setting that they're meant for. So for this particular one that I'm about to show in the next probably 20 or 30 seconds, is going to be universal for, like I was saying, Fire Emblem, Shining Force, Brandish, a lot of those type of games where it's a little bit steampunky, but it's mainly a clear-cut fantasy world, but it has some steampunk stuff. Okay, so for this particular deck, which is not exactly the way you would usually do it, a friend of mine asked me a question about Shining Force. What would the game be like if you were playing against the Shining Force instead of as them? So for this deck, I don't know. I've sorted it and shuffled it. I'm about to draw it. We'll see what happens next. So here they are face down. Here they are face down. I've drawn on each one on the back, and I don't know exactly who is what, but we'll see. This would be the deck. This would be the cards we've already drawn. And here we go. So character 1 is Gordon the Golem. Character 2 is Ali the Merchant. Character 3 is Dogel the Outsider, and you can see his spells 1, 2, and 3 over there. And character 4 is Rado the Centaur Bard. Here we go. Let's see who we have here this time. We have Arturo the Goblin and Hux the Warlock. Arturo, Hux, Ethelmar the Soldier. I'm sure the Tolkien fans will recognize the song. And Tarquin the Gunner. What a fun party. Alrighty, gang. We're going to do one main character. And we have see how this format is. See, that's why. See, the top one is the main character. Only do this if you have a group of players that are definitely going to be available, definitely going to be together, and definitely going to be routinely playing. Because it means you can't do the game without whatever this top card character is. So this player would absolutely have to be in every session period. Alrighty, so here we go. This is the main character setup. This is the main character. These are the party members. I don't know who it's going to be, but we're about to find out. And here comes the flip, just like poker championships. Yora be the witch, who has a giant nose and looks depressed. Okay, and then we have Itrash the Siren. Oh, what fun. This is going to be a fun party. And then we have Odney the Sapper Dwarf. And Osric the Werewolf. And then Sando the Enchanter. Cool.